In this first lesson, you will learn the following: how to ask a question, interact, and have a dialogue with AI, even in different languages. Diving into the conversation with AI, we will explain how the AI behaves as if it understands every word. This lesson is aimed at beginners. If you've been working with an AI like ChatGPT for a while, you probably know most of the basic features. But we're looking at these tools in the context of inclusion, and we hope you can still take some new things away from this lesson. The first task we do is with GPT-4, probably the best known large language model. Large language models, or LLMs for short, are AI models that are trained with large amounts of text to generate realistic human language. The models are trained with content from the internet, including articles, books, and other written documents in multiple languages. Many people have probably heard of ChatGPT from OpenAI and have even tried it out. And that is exactly what we will do now. First, open the ChatGPT website in a browser. You will be greeted directly with, "How can I help you?" And below, there is an input field that you can use to send a message to ChatGPT. ChatGPT works without you having to register. However, if you create a user account, you can try out additional features. Sign in to get smarter reactions, upload files, analyze images, and keep access to past chats. Now we can give the AI the following task. Explain inclusion to me as if I were 5 years old. Press the send button. That was your first so-called prompt. A prompt is a short instruction given to a language model to get a desired output. They serve as a starting point for generating content, ideas, or answers to questions. Let's look at the answer together. Inclusion means that all people can play and learn together, no matter how different they are. Imagine you are at a playground. There are lots of children, and each child is a little different. Some children can run fast, others like to play quietly, and others may need a little help climbing. Inclusion means that all children can have fun together, no matter what they like or what they need. Maybe there's a ramp for children who are in wheelchairs, or games that everyone can play, no matter how fast or slow they are. It's about everyone being included and no one being excluded. That way everyone can laugh, play, and be friends together. That was pretty impressive, wasn't it? Just like in a conversation, you can always find out more by asking follow-up questions or adjusting your previous questions. Such a dialogue with an AI can last from a few seconds to hours. And the best part, the AI remembers all the content of your dialogue. And of course, you can always ask for a summary of your dialogue. Can you give me a summary in 3 bullet points? Write the summary in simple language. And it works in most languages too. Translate the text into German. Up to this point, we have received responses from the GPT-4 model. Now we have reached our limit for today. For the next 4 hours, we will receive responses from another older model. Personally, I would usually give the AI more context for German texts. I am not a native speaker myself, and I work with many people who are also not native speakers. That's why I almost always provide a target language level as additional context. Translate this into German at level B2. Giving the AI more context will also affect how the text is worded. Translate the following LinkedIn post into German B1. Here's a quick summary of what we've learned so far. Up to this point, you have entered your first prompt, interacted with an AI model and had a dialogue, and learned to receive answers in different languages. If you want to get a basic introduction to the ChatGPT user interface, you can watch the additional video that we have linked below this video. In our next lesson, you will learn how to submit the perfect prompt. But now it's your turn to try out ChatGPT. To get better answers, it helps to provide more context. What do you want to use the answer for? Who is the content intended for? The more you interact with an AI, the more you learn how to proceed to get good answers. So take the time to play around with questions and answers in ChatGPT at your own pace. When you're done, see you in the next lesson.